Okay, my fellow Bolt builders, thought I would try something a little bit different today. We all know how frequently we need to gather information from our users, and it certainly is easy, straightforward to build forms inside of Bolt. There are times when you may want something more complicated, particularly when it comes to conditional logic. And an easy solution that I've come up with is just to embed Tally forms, Tally.so. If you've never used Tally, I recommend you do. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not receiving any money from them, but I've used them for years and it's a very simple process. And let me just give you an example. So if we look down here at account settings, there's my friend Igor Stravinsky there. And this here is actually a Tally form that I've embedded. And let me just show you how this works. I've preloaded some information here. He likes to be called Igor. I happen to know he was born, when was he born? 1882, a long time ago, on June 17th. 17th, Friday. So when I submit this, we get my thank you page automated, and we can go into the Tally submissions form for this particular form, and we see the information that I just uploaded. So, pretty simple to do. I'm going to show you how to do. Let me tell you why, just briefly, you might want to use Tally for gathering information from your users. First of all, it's very easy to use. Secondly, it's customizable. It looks great. The most important reason for me is its conditional logic functions. It's easy to collect data conditionally. In my experience with Bolt so far, I can do it, and you can do it too. But embedding with a Tally form, creating it with a Tally form, is just much, much faster, and it saves tokens because you just have to do it in Tally and embed. So I know you're all wondering, what about saving the Tally data to a database? I got you covered. The next time you see a video from me, it will be to answer that question. Today, we're just going to do Tally, embed a Tally form into the Bolt project. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to take that Tally data, and in my case, I'm going to send it to the corresponding Supabase database. Okay, so here I am in Tally, and I've already created a form here called Life Legacy Estate Attorney Profile. All I'm trying to do is collect some information. Here's an example of the conditional logic. So, do you have an attorney handling your estate? If they answer yes, they will be sent to page 2. If they answer no, they'll be sent to the thank you page. They don't have to continue. Very easy to do. So let me show you. So it's a very short form. Let me show you how we collect the information. So I go into the settings, share, and if you wanted, you could just create this as a standalone page, but I want to embed the form. So I'm going to click there. Actually, I happen to like hide at 200, and everything else for our purposes is fine. Click get the code, and I'm going to copy this embed code, this HTML code here. Okay? Now, let's go to my Bolt project, and I've already signed in. This is the attorney page, and what I want to happen is I actually want a white card like this above this attorney information page card that will hold the Tally form. When the Tally form is filled out and sent to Tally and ultimately sent to Supabase, that form will disappear. The data will populate in this attorney information form and will be all set. Once again, today I'm just going to show you how to create the form. So let's do this. I have a prompt here, and I'll pop into here. Let me grab that code once again. And I'll put it here. So please add a white card above the existing attorney information card. Inside this card, please embed the following. And here's the iframe data. So let's give it a shot. Great time to get a cup of coffee, or in my case, some orange juice, while we wait for Bolt to do its thing. And here we go. Got some activity. We'll see if we can get through this initial build without an error. Shows the problem. This one I know that's the core's error. I'm just going to ignore it. Now I'm going to sign back in to, what was I using? I think this one. And a state attorney. And there it is. Now, here's something really important. You see it says block page. That's going to happen every time you try to embed a form like this, a dynamic form, into Bolt. But it'll work on a deployed page. So I click the deploy button, and we wait a little bit longer. All right, I'm going to go to the deployed site, sign in. I think I was using this one. This might getting started. And there we go. There's the form. And it works beautifully, actually. So if you have, in my case, if they have an attorney, they just fill out this form. And what I'm actually going to do is build in some functionality that adds a button down here. So after the user fills out the information, well, for example, I'll build out a button here, which they can click, and this card will permanently disappear, and the attorney information here, this static card, will be populated by the data we just collected, and there'll be an edit button here too, so the user can go back and edit. Okay, so that's it. It's very simple to do, and I hope you'll give it a try. Look out for how I now take the data from, let's see, take this data that we collected and send it on to Supabase. Okay, look for that video. We'll see you later.